Check, 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 check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. See the avatar jumper, so you already know. What's up? Peace to your family. How y'all doing, man? Brother Lawrence 228 in this thing. We back with some more info, and man, I just gotta leave the ancient stuff alone. But I can't leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm going local with it, but at the same time, it's all information, man. Great information. We're trying to find out who our people are, where they come from. And instead of looking overseas, we should be looking right up under our feet. And you already know I'm in Mississippi, Gulf Coast, you know what I'm saying, stand up, and I got a lot of heritage in the Mississippi, Alabama, southeast area of the U.S., Turtle Island. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing, man? I appreciate you got your ear right now, and got the wife up in there. She talking up a storm or her sister got, the little one out. So, it may go in and out. I might keep this thing pretty short and snippy. And as you can see on the title, man, we're talking about Mississippi archaeology trails, right? So, let's get right into it, man. And let's see. We're going to share that screen. Before we get into it, I got to most definitely the project, the Pearl River Project. Shout out to the big homie, Eric Newsom, Columbia, Mississippi, stand up, man. Big shout out to you. We got something big that we're working on. And it's been progressive. We make sure we're getting the research together of the area, and then we're just gonna go out there, take the drone out there, you know what I'm saying, and get you out that view that most of us has never viewed or known about the spot in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So the Pearl River is a major river in Mississippi. Okay, so we want to shine light on the areas, the major monuments, things of that nature that you may not have been aware of. But, we got a promo on it. And here is the video.
Welcome to the Pearl River Project. This is Eric Newsom, along with Brother Lawrence. We are currently at Red Bluff. We are preparing to bring to you more scenes like this, show you something new about a place that's right up under your nose that many of us overlook.
Yeah, man. Check out that Pearl River Project, man, on the page. I might as well. I think I got a subsection on the video section. I'm not sure if it's not. The video should be on the page, video page. You know what I'm saying? So go check it out, man. We started building, man. We want to link up with people who are familiar with that area, or not know about any of the settlements or inhabitants of that area. If you live there right now, along the Pearl River, that's from Pearlington, Slidell, all the way up Monticello, Columbia, Monticello, all the way up to like Jackson to Philadelphia, right? Ultimately, that's where Mississippi Choctaw Reservation is at. All right, so that may have some significance on that, right? And anyway, man, just go check it out, man. And we most definitely open to collaborate. And let's start our dialogue. And if you got something to contribute, you can hit me up at brotherlawrence228@gmail.com. Let me see if I can. Let's see. brotherlawrence228@gmail.com. Let's see if I can say that. And I can just show it just like that without a code right there. Let's see. So yeah, you can hit me up at that right there anytime, brother. On this construction, at gmail.com. That's right. So yeah, let's get right into it, man. We're gonna go to the actual show page. Make sure we're showing the full page, y'all. I'm gonna also try to zoom. So y'all can see it as well. All right. Yeah, we're here, Mississippi Department of Archives and History. Right? So credible, yeah, check. Now, Mississippi Archaeology Trails, Mile Trail, got different coastal trails, got the regions, you got to deal with the time. Got a little drop for you. So welcome to Mississippi Archaeology Trails website. This website is designed to introduce you to many unique and incredible cultures that make up the great state of Mississippi that we know today. Explore the rich archaeological heritage of the regions of Mississippi. In my letter. You know what I'm saying? Travel back in time to learn about our earliest inhabitants. So no matter how I look at this thing, we standing on ancient ground. So, or discover the diverse cultural history of our ancestors. There's something for everyone here, from games for children, blessed plans for teachers, to archaeological information from professional archaeologists. Man, we in that thing, man. If you are interested in researching a specific topic, you can use the search tab or check out the topic section of We hope you enjoy exploring the archaeology of Mississippi. All right, yeah. Let's get to it. So off the rip. See, like we got some Mesoamerican, ties, right? Like the serpent mound, not serpent mound, but serpent disc, right? It's supposed to be like a dragon or something, I think. And yeah, any of y'all believe in no dragons? So many of the ancient people talked about them, right? We ain't gonna go down there. I don't know too much about all that. You know what I'm saying? But there you go, right there. So let's go right here. Let's say Mound Trail. See what they got. We got these mounds. See, still got that serpent. Dealing with the serpent. Mississippi Mound Trail. Okay, so it's gonna give you all the mounds here. I don't think all of them. I think it's just more so through the Mississippi River. Okay, Mississippi lays claim to some of the densest concentrations of prehistoric archaeological sites of any state, and none of these sites are more striking than the massive earthen mounds that dot the landscape. Constructed from about 2,000 to a few hundred years ago, these burial mounds, platform mounds, and others hold mysteries that archaeologists are still unraveling today. The Mississippi Mound Trail links a number of the best studied and accessible mounds in the state. Okay, each of the mounds on the trail can be viewed from public roadways and feature accompanying markers. This mound, the mounds may remain opportunity to discover more mounds disappear daily as erosion, form, and urban develops. So looting, most definitely looting been a thing ever since the colonists came here, right? All right. So they got. We're gonna go through all of them, and I'm guessing. Let's see what this is. Let's go to 8. What is 8? It's the 8 mile. Once had 3 Native American mounds surrounding rectangular plaza with 4th. So they ain't got the. So I gotta see what they talking about. Okay. All right, Mount C1B. That was from 1970 map showing the 8 miles. Oh yeah, man. Before I, you know what? Let me get into the sharing y'all the site. Sharing, well, we're on the 80 miles right there. Let me see. How can I put this in? 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 Look at my source and drop. That's where I get that from. I'm gonna put this in. Yeah. So back to the 8 miles once. The excavation from Mine A revealed some important information about the site and the people who lived here 1,000 years ago. Archaeologists found that Mound A was built at least two distinct stages. The first stage was associated with an abundance of refuse that points to the ceremonial nature of events taking place on top of the mound. Artifacts from Peru include animal bones, mussel shells, powdered stone, tube, and fragment or quartz crystal. Quartz crystal is not available locally and obtained via trade from a source over 200 miles away near the present day hot springs. So we got trade going on from the coast all the way up to Arkansas. I mean, you know, and I'm quite sure the Mississippi River, you know, kind of paved that. I seen the word highway right there, but yeah, these are highways, waterways, you know what I'm saying, to can't load. Okay. All right, so yeah. Let's go. Let's see some coast. Here we go. Shout out to Grand Bay. We most definitely want to check out Grand Bay, even though it may not be part of the Pearl River Project, but you know what I'm saying? We want to acknowledge the Gulf Coast too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Alright, the Grand Bay site consists of approximately 20 shell-to-earth mittens. Alright, these mittens in the marshes bordering the Grand and the Pole. I think it's Point of Auctions. I forgot I said that. Bays, which are part of the Mississippi Sound in extreme southeastern Jackson County. That's where I grew up at. Pascagoula, ceramics from the sites indicate use of the marshes during the last 2 millennia of prehistory, beginning in the late Gulf formational period, extending through the woodland and Mississippi areas and possibly into the historic area. There's also evidence of historic Euro-American exploitation of marsh resources, right? Euro-American. We got the grave line, we got Crab's house, you know what I'm saying? Let's go into some of the ecoregions. I never even heard of an ecoregion, but the ecological and biological diversity within Mississippi is great. The state contains barrier islands and coastal lowlands, large river plain forests, rolling and hilly coastal plains with evergreen and deciduous, how about that? Deciduous forests and a variety of aquatic habitats. I can just hear somebody in my ear when I stumble over a word, somebody in the back of the room just trying to correct you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to like that. That's just me. There are four level 3 ecoregions and 21 level 4 ecoregions in Mississippi, and most continue into ecological similar parts of adjacent states. Click this region for additional details. See, I'm in this region right here. Well, that's where I grew up, but I'm over this way. I'm on the Gulf Coast, though. You know what I'm saying? Got the Pine. I used to have Pineville too, man. For Hattiesburg, a hub city. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Natchez. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the crew of Natchez Indians. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I used to be up in that thing, the pandemic just messed up all the vibes, all the party vibes, all the big events, all the Mardi Gras, all the, you know what I'm saying, festival type, you know what I'm saying? Like, we coming up on March now. And motherfuckers mad that they can't get it out. Because, you know what I'm saying, most of these motherfuckers drink. They drink, and kick it. That's all we do down this way. You know what I'm saying? So Jackson on down, I'm quite sure Greenville, Clarksdale, all on get it in too. Shout out to the state. Shout out to the Delta. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the Delta. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, you know, shout out to Valley. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi Valley State. Oh, shit. So you got different regions, man. Let's click on one of them things. The Pine Belt. I didn't even click on the Pine, but Pine Belt go from Hattiesburg on down. You know, and the Pine Belt, Pine Hills, or Piney Wood ecoregion extends across the southern Mississippi. Okay, covering what is once forests of the longleaf pine belt. Today, almost all the southern mixed forests and longleaf pine forests are gone, replaced mostly by slash and lovely pine plantations. Okay. Subsurface materials of the region are composed mostly of the clays and sands of the history Hattiesburg and Pascagoula formation, with some Catahoula sandstone in the north. Hill summits and higher elevation are composed of Pleistocene and Pleistocene age deposits, such as the Central Nail Formation. And you know, we went to the bluffs, Red Bluffs, in the Pearl River Project, right? So Mississippi, like how you see this mark right here. I don't even know if y'all can see my. Well, you see Poplarville, right? And then you come on down where the E is at in Pine Belt in this map, and all you got to do, that's where it starts. The Mississippi, and the Pearl come out the same go. You know what I'm saying? So you come on up this line, and you go by Columbia. All right. I'm just telling you with the Pearl, like all this tie in. Most of your mounds gonna be found by the rivers. You know, to keep that in mind. Very few they go inland, but they, you know what I'm saying, they usually about some water. You know, I don't know if that would be, you know, they which we can attribute it to, you know, having some kind of electricity. How they built these structures, but it's, you know, pretty much dirt, which can be no conductor. So they got their own little timelines, you know. But you know, I guess when you are gonna have that conversation with people who go by time, that's what they get it. All right, that's what you learn in school. Okay, so Indian tribes in Mississippi, yeah. Let's close on this now. Here. They go into, let's see. There were 21 known Indian tribes in the area of present-day Mississippi between the years 1500 and 1800. These are years, you know what I'm saying, we want to deal with. Ooh, they got a. Let me open it, another tab. Let's see, they'll let us go in. They ain't gonna let us go in. Not the link, but the open image in the new tab. They gonna let me get it. They ain't gonna let me get it. Let me. Copy image link. My button don't work, and it still don't give me that long. But all right, we're gonna cooler. Hey, I met a brother from Shabuda. I said, what? And they say, you from the Shabuda? Like, Shabuda, Africa somewhere? Nah, man, Shabuda, Mississippi, you fool. Oh, shout out DJ Beats, man. I don't remember that. Much love to you, bro. I get banned if you ever come across this. You know what I'm saying? I can't zoom in. I'm clicking on the Pearl River. And as you can see, it goes all the way down. You see how it went on that? Here we go. Let's see. Right there. You see at the beginning. So the Sioux name meaning first people. It's the Biloxi. Okay, they were originally associated with the Pascagoula. That's where I'm at. Well, grew up at, and the Mactoli. Their elaborate kinship system included matrilineal descent. So we talk about the woman ruling everything. The woman's usually the big chief. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can have all. You know, taking care of that, they taking care of the house, they making sure the family straight. And my baby out there, but my wife up in there, so I can get the little few minutes out. You know what I'm saying? She got my and it's all love. We probably go get a little nice half meal going in our stomach. Cause I am a little hungry this morning. I ain't hanging up with some grapes. Let's see. So I want to go to the follow up in here. So yeah, you know, most were small, numbering only a few hundred, and many did not survive the territorial conflict between French and English allied groups of the 18th century. So a few hundred people here and there don't sound like a lot of people, though. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, or it may not be enough a certain type of people. Put it like that. There is some mystery concerning what became of earlier chiefdoms of the DeSoto period in the early 1500s during this hiatus of exploration between then and later French. Excuse me. And English intrusions into the areas in the late 1600s. Some remnants may have joined or given rise to some of the tribes described below. Okay, they're going to get into it. As a result, the focus here will be on the tribes reported during the late 1600s through the late 1700s, when the movements, conflicts, alliances, and cultural dissolution of most of the tribes reached their dynamic peak. Descriptions herein are condensed from those given by Frederick Webb Hodges of American Indians of North Mexico, 1905, Smithsonian Institute, Bureau of American Ethnology, Bulletin 30. So y'all better go copy. There you go. Let me see if I can copy that and put that source up in there. We go, because this is where this information is coming from, right? How can I do that? I gotta create a whole banner and that thing. Boom. I gotta enter the banner. What I want to enter the banner. There we go. Add banner. Let's see. Is that how that works? All right, so the word Frederick Hodges Handbook of American North America, 1905. All right, so Smithsonian Institute, John R. Swinton's The Indians of South United States, 1946. All right, I think we went over that one, but if not, we're most definitely familiar with John Swinton's work. Smithsonian Institute, Bureau of American Ethnology. Right, Bulletin 137, the Indian tribes of the Lower Mississippi Valley. This is what we know, coastal Gulf of Mexico, 1911. Smithsonian Institution, Bureau of American Ethnology, Bullet 43. The latter reference has the most detailed descriptions of most of these tribes. Right? So, for my people, right, who are called the Choctaw people, right, they were, well, there's two routes, right? I can Sumter County, Alabama, which is probably right up in here. Let's see. They got the Sawakin people. You know what I'm saying? The Choctaw. There we go. This was around where my folk is from. This is they part here. Livingston, Sumter County, right? And some down here. Before you get to Pensacola, you got the Mobile. You know what I'm saying? They're not from Mobile, but you know what I'm saying? Washington County. It's called Chintula. Got folks down there, you know what I'm saying? So Chintula, Alabama. You know, shout out to the Alabama Moo, the Tuscaloosa, all that, right? And we're going to get into a bit about Tuscaloosa in a second, because, you know, that's around that same area. You know what I'm saying? This is Choctaw territory. You know, and guess what? Pearl River right there. Choctaw. Pearl River, Choctaw. All the way down. But you got Choctaws all the way in Louisiana. Right? You got Choctaws in Louisiana. You also got Choctaws in Texas, but that's due to, you know what I'm saying, you know, removal, you know. But the ones that's down there in Louisiana, they aboriginal to them lands over there, right? Because, you know, when the colors start getting into that, some of them people, they were cut off. We got into that source on my page about that. But anyway, we're gonna go right on down here to the Kelapisa. The Kelapisa, Muskogee, Nina names, those who listen and see were small, marginal tribes living on the lower Pearl River in 1699. So, part of our project, we got to get into the Kelapisa. All right, got to get into that, man. That's huge. So, yeah, man, we got the Biloxi. Shout out to Biloxi. Actually, Biloxi's mascot is an Indian. But guess what Pascagoula is? A panther. You know what I'm saying? But it's a reason for that, man. I think ain't panther. Hold on, now I gotta figure out. You know what I'm saying? I think the panther's an American. Gang. Yeah, I just gotta. I don't have it. I'm sorry. I'll respond to my microphone. But I have one on studio table. We got booths, we got motherfucking suites. Room 1, room 2, room 314. Snoop, Dr. Dre. Dr. J is at the man. Alright, so let me get back to it, man. We're gonna wrap this up, man. But I just wanna, you know, put out there, man, like, yeah, it's more to it. It's more tribes to the mix than you think. This is just on the Gulf Coast or Mississippi area. You got so many others in the Alabama, in the Louisiana, you know what I'm saying, the Florida, Georgia, all that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hit you with about 50 of them things. You know what I'm saying? You do your research, you know what I'm saying? Start look beyond them 5 civilized tribes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Look beyond that. You know what I'm saying? There's so much more to it. It's the Campanaz, Matabi, Chachuma, Chickasaw, Chata, Chula. Woo, Grigra. The Grigra name given by the French was based on their frequent use of the term Grigra. And I might not even, you probably say the G as we do in America, but since it's French, I guess their languages and ethnic times are uncertain. So it's French words, the term frequently used in their speech. The French gave it to you, goddamn, that's a French word. But they may have been Muscovian speakers or Tongan stock, or may have been distinct from others in the presence of the letter R. That's what I'm talking about in their language. Reported only the 1720 to 1725 as a band of about 60 warriors that were at the time already settled in the village of the Natchez, right? Actively opposed to the French, and subsequently lost their identity after the Natchez War. You see how these wars, you know what I'm saying? But those who are in power get to tell the story, right? So keep all that in mind. What's been taken away and something new that's in your family, and they tell you, man, like, yo, this is what's been covered up. Really, you know, we don't practice what's been taught because, you know, you're bred with so many other others. You know what I'm saying? The mentality, how families like run their tribes now. You know what I'm saying? There's less linking going on, so there's less knowledge, less tradition being passed on. So motherfuckers really for to be, you know what I'm saying, extinct. You know what I'm saying? Those were like either a native tongue or a culture that's been passed down, you know. Hey, grandma only been, you know what I'm saying, when she leave, who gonna take over Sunday dinner? So if you got, you know, the nieces, get the nieces in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Some of them might not, you know what I'm saying, they might be a little lazy, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that's just reality. You know, some on cook, some on don't. But those who do cook, they gonna keep doing the tradition going. They gonna get it in, and this is what mama taught me, and this is what my grandmama taught her, and this is what big mama taught her. Right? Let me get on down, man. You got homework. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even heard it since right here, man. But you know, there's so many, man. You gotta understand, like, it's so many tribes, so like, and they all like not the same people. You know what I'm saying? Collectively, a nation, but who have rules and regulations in order. Right? We know the boundary lines. You know not to come over here. I know not to come over there without, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like, y'all stop, man. You know, let me see. Core, of course, the Natchez. Yeah. The Ofo. The Ofagula. The Afagula. The Pascagoula. You know what I'm saying? That's what, you know what I'm saying? Like how we speak it down this way, that's how we pronounce these other names that look at. If I be hearing everybody else say it, like, you know what? You know, it is what it is, but you know what I'm saying? Keep it, you know what I'm saying? Your knowledge is on point, so, you know what I'm saying? I don't not say how you want to say it. I pronounce this the Posa, you know what I'm saying? The Posa, Skogie. You know what I'm saying? They got that boom, 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 boom. We got that, you know what I'm saying? You got to put that umph into it. The tune. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, zoo. Right? Now, you fuck around and get an African or a Pan-African, they may have some goddamn, y'all can prove like the linguistic side of a link, you know what I'm saying, between languages, because that, you know, for its methodology, yeah, that's, can we take that into consideration? I would think so. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna vote, you know. But, you know, I'm also aware that, you know, there's so much mixing going on. You know, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, there's so many. It's hard to see a full blood anything running around here. You know, of course, yeah, your family reunions is black, probably majority black. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been to quite a few, so I know. You know what I'm saying? And when you in the hood, you know who's who. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. It's all what you take from it. You know, it is the reality is like shit, we all in the same little pot. Whether you African American, Aboriginal, Indigenous, whatever, Native American, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we doing with this information? What are we doing about, what the solutions and shit? Yeah, we got this information right here, yeah. We got this information right here, but I mean, are you gonna do your due diligence with it? So hopefully help motivates the next person. Just they heard that they got Indian in their family. Talk to your people, man. Do your genealogy. Make sure you get with your people, man, because really at the end of the day, without your family, without your tribe, without that bloodline, you know what I'm saying, that you can prove to tell motherfuckers like, hey, we that. And can't nobody, they have no other choice but to respect it. You feel me? So we're gonna leave it just like that, man. We keep it short, sweet, and take this crap down. Yeah, put that on that broke lawns. Yeah, so again, man, do your genealogy. It's so important. Talk to your people. And man, until next time, man, we got so much to say, got so much to get into this whole so much going on, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna produce. We gonna be productive. We gonna do something. We gonna get up. We gonna make something happen, man. We ain't just sitting on our ass, man. There's building going on YouTube and behind the scenes, boots on the ground. All right, so yeah, I'm out this thing, man. Brother Lawrence 228 Gulf Coast, stand up. Let's go.